What's up everyone, it's Simon back here again for some more Slotomania. It's Tuesday, this is part 1 of today's Slotomania. Hope you're all well and keeping safe. So just sort of very quickly, we managed to get the dashes done yesterday. Obviously, of course we did. So we're just going to jump straight into the super dashes. There's 4 dashes today. There's no sort of news come up as yet, but the thing is, as always, they tend to sort of throw sort of like the news sort of thing around about 12:30. So it doesn't really matter, so we'll crack on. So spin 60 spins in the quest saga, which we'll do nice and comfortably, so we'll get that done within 2 to 3 minutes, so all good indeed. So let's crack on, shall we? Let's crack on with the dash. So to go back to old school, proper old school Slotomania, the very first game I ever played on when I first started playing Slotomania is this, and I'm not doing 990 million a spin. So let's go. So yeah, very good, happy day. So yeah, as you can sort of see, we're sort of just over sort of like I say halfway. No, didn't press that. Anyway, so yeah, so we're sort of just over halfway. We're getting the first start of the. Oh, alright. Oh, I'll still reach the level thing, so yeah, so we've got that reach level stuff again still. I thought the blast things was sort of actually over. They probably are actually over, but I've just not got around to it yet. I don't think they'll do 2 special features. I don't think they'll do the quest saga and something else, like say for example like snakes and ladders or something like that. I don't think they'll do sort of 2 in 1. But like I say, you never know with Slotomania. They have done the Sloto quest and the blast at the same time, so they might even chuck a Sloto quest, you don't know. It's a quest saga and Sloto quest. Ooh, excuse me. It'll be interesting to see sort of what the bonuses sort of are today. It's probably just sort of the quest saga still, and that'll probably be it. But we'll find out sort of hopefully sort of later on. Sort of just before lunch, I'd imagine. So because we're going to sort of do this one sort of fairly quickly, we'll try and get into the second dash straight away and see where we go from there. So happy days indeed. So I was going to get the bonus done, not quite. So how far are we away now from the wilds? So we're 85 away, so we are getting there slowly but surely. Anyway, let's just crack on. What's that? Win 4.3. Oh no, we're never going to win 4.3 drill. We'll just try and get the star if we can, and then we'll sort of move on to the next game. Hopefully, which will be cracking. So it's sort of like a Sloto quest in a way, because also I'm only doing sort of like one task and then sort of move to the next game. So all good indeed. So with some free spins. Don't really tend to get much from the free spins unless you sort of get, I don't know, the bigger symbols. Thought it was going to be a bonus in it. So plus you only get 5 free spins as well, which is not cracking, but there you go. So yeah, so like I say, from yesterday sort of thing to sort of the last week, sort of made some progress on the whole sort of, you know, Slotomania front of thing, sort of thing, as in the cards and stuff. Doing really well. I think we're about 11 or 10 cards away now from completing the whole 10, 12 albums, whatever it is. And then we'll end up getting just over 3 trillion, I think, which would be obviously nice, but we've got to get there first. The most annoying thing out of everything is the very first album, a 1-star one. It seems like everyone seems to be struggling getting this 1-star card, which is on the very first album. No one seems to be getting it, and I'm not getting it either. So, but yeah, so it's a bit of a weird one. So I just asked my clan about another card, sort of thing, because you can sort of every 24 hours you can sort of like ask your sort of own sort of clan for a certain card or whatever you sort of need, sort of thing. So I just helped out somebody. So you'll probably get a thanks for them later on when they're playing. So we'll just do these manual spins, and then we'll go from there. That should take us nicely. Not a bad win.
What a win!
Not a bad win. So we're not far away. Ooh, nice little win again. And there we go. So that's the first dash done. 5 minutes in, or just over 5 minutes in. So there we go. So first daily dash completed. So 35 dash points, 690 clan points, and 110 mil. So your next daily dash is to bet 360. Didn't we have this one yesterday? We did actually have this one yesterday, but it was in the quest saga. So oh well, never mind. So we should get quite a bit of it down. Well, not quite a bit of it. You know what I mean, people. Should get some of it done. I'm gonna go, like I say, I could continue on the quest saga, but I don't want to sort of bore you guys to death. So here we go. So the news is back on now. So this is what it is today. So quest saga, new special island, brand new games for a bar, win a wild card. Yeah, well, how many times have we seen these bonuses and not actually received anything? There was a wild card we were supposed to be received for doing sort of like getting a star from each game and sort of doing the whole island, and we didn't get nothing. And there was another one as well, I think it was many weeks ago, where the item, no, not many weeks ago, the item, yeah, that was the item one, the one where they get the wild and stuff. And there was another one as well where I received like a 5-star ace pack and never got it. So I've had two sort of lots of sort of like dodginess, as you want to sort of call it. But anyway, so we're gonna go. I don't want to. Oh, what is this doing? Special island for 3 days. There's a lot of islands, isn't there? Do you know what? Actually, we'll continue. We will continue with it. Actually, like I say, when you have to think, we only have to think. I'll do one, and I think we only have to do one, and I suppose the next one sort of is open, I think. But anyway, so we'll just try and sort of see if we continue sort of like the first sort of like quest on this quest saga game, and go from there. So yeah, so ooh, this is actually a nice win.
Great job.
Excuse me, bit of wind. But anyway, so yeah, so we are cracking on very nicely indeed. And yeah, so just over halfway now, so all good indeed. So yeah, first dash done, sort of nice and comfortable. We probably won't get this done in 2 sort of parts, but we'll try and do the best we can, I suppose. That's all you can ask yourself really. But we'll go straight into sort of, like I say, bonus nearly got the 4 scarecrow bonus then. So we'll start from the first one and work our way along. See if we can get anything good. You don't really tend to get anything monstrous on this. Like I say, it's not sort of like Farm Fortune 2. You know, so there we go. So you don't get nothing. This is probably what, about 1 bill or something stupid like that. 2 bills, nothing really sort of special. 1.6. And there you go. It says it all. So yeah, so very good indeed. So happy with the progress so far, but I'm sure there's going to be a hiccup along the way. Sort of glad the blast sort of thing is come and gone now, sort of thing. There wasn't really much of a dash to do with it, to be fair, apart from obviously there was one a few days ago, but we got it done. And then you have to pick twice, which was good, because I sort of, for people who don't know, with the blast dash, once you sort of filled that was a sort of like the little ball sort of thing, and then you go to pick your sort of whatever symbol it is. Now if you pick a sort of an empty one, in the top left hand corner you get sort of 3 extra picks. So if you sort of like pick an empty one, or you pick one of the gems or something like that, you get sort of like an extra pick anyway. And yeah, and we sort of managed to do that, and I was sort of hoping we'd do that, and we did, so that was sort of nicely. So lucky enough for me, it was sort of spot on, but all good indeed. So yeah, so I did a bit of progress. So what I'm going to do is, folks, I'm going to sort of do these, excuse me, a bit of a croaky throat. So these last remaining 5 minutes or so, we'll sort of stick with this for a little bit and see how far we can get. And then what I'll do is I'm just going to pop in sort of in the kitchen, sort of the washing out, because the washing sort of needs doing, and like I say, that it needs all drying and everything. So So we only need 30 more wilds now. So 30 more wilds and we are done at that one. Would be nice to get it done before the end of this part, but I'm pretty sure we probably won't. So but yeah, so all good indeed. So, but yes, yesterday we managed to get it all done, all the dashes done. The last one turns out to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but we got it done eventually. So all good indeed. So happy days. So let's roll on the next part, but we should crack on from there. So all good indeed. So should get at least 2 or 3. Well, I could get 3 parts in if I wanted today. Before I go get some lunch, but I'll just got to say because I've got things to do, so so we shall see anyway. So all good indeed. So I've got a bit of a dodgy knee today. Old man syndrome. Old man syndrome at 37. Dear. Anyway, so it's nice to sort of come back on this. What's going on my throat today? It's very croaky. I don't know what's going croaky for. Not too sure why, but yeah, but I'll be back within probably say 5 minutes or so, because I've got to put stuff back, because I cleaned the bathroom today, and I've got to sort of put all the stuff back what I sort of picked up from the floor, sort of thing. So and I'll put sort of the towel rack back and all that stuff. It's one, Mum's sort of I don't know what you would call it. To be fair, it's sort of like, I'm not even going to bother explaining it. I'll leave it at that. So, but I'll go so much for the sink down, to wipe down all that rubbish and stuff. So we'll keep everything clean, obviously, for when we get people start coming around again and stuff, with COVID and all that stuff. And so, but we shall see what happens. But anyway, so let's see how far we are now. We're only 22 away. No, 12 away. What am I on about? So we could get this done. You never know, Pete. There's another wild, but do they act? I think they only act when there are. Oh no, they don't. They do. It's just it doesn't catch up with it. Wow. So we only need 8 now. So that's 7. So we want 7 more for this. 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more, 2 more, so we only want 2, no, 1 more, and that should be it. That should be it, folks. There we go. So what we'll do is, folks, we'll come out of this and see if we sort of, like, say, unlock the next game, which is Forest of Moments. But let me just go back to the map and see if there's no. Don't get to unlock that yet, so I imagine you've probably got to get, I don't know, whatever. So we go to the Forest of Memories. So this game is sort of, it's sort of like Foo-Foo Flip, I'd say, probably the closest it is to it. I would say that's what it is. I'll get 1 mega win, so I would say it should be easy enough, but then again, this is Sloto Mania, like I say. But anyway, so we'll get these 25 spins in, folks, and then we'll sort of be back, so within about 5 or 6 minutes or so, because I've got to put stuff back in the bathroom, and I've got to sort that washing out cooking, so it shouldn't be too long, and I should be back ready for part 2 of today's Sloto Mania. So all good indeed. So happy days. So there we go, entering the final minute. I don't think we're going to get all these spins in because the wheels are quite slow. Not really winning anything, are we? As you can sort of see. There we go. So we're not really dented much of the sort of dash as well. We're not really sort of hit it hard, but anyway, so it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is, folks, as I'm sort of doing my bits and bobs, I'm going to sort of continue sort of playing this, but off screen a little bit, and then obviously, like I said, I'll be back in a few minutes. To sort of continue to record and see where we can go. Just had the fright of my life then. My cat just appeared from out of the blue. Hello, Tom's. Come on, mate. Sorry, it's just on my bed. That's right. People think, oh, it's minging, you've got a cat in your bed. Well, it's not minging at all. It's just, well, I've got like a fleece thing I sort of put on the bed, and it's sort of like his little bed sort of thing. So anyway, folks, that will be it for this part, and I'll be back for part 2 as soon as possible. So as always, folks, you all take care and stay safe, and I'll be back for part 2 of Slotomania soon. Bye bye, everyone.